In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to password protect a Microsoft Excel document so that no one would be able to get into the document without entering a given password. Now, first let me say I'm going to be using Microsoft Excel 365 today. This functionality exists in Office 2021 as well as the prior versions of Office. The navigation might be a little bit different than what you see in 365. The other thing is, while I'm showing this to you in Microsoft Excel, this functionality would be the exact same if you were using Microsoft Word or Microsoft PowerPoint, one of the other Office applications. The navigation would be the exact same. You would just be in Word versus Excel like I'm going to be showing you today. So what are we talking about? I've got a Microsoft Excel document on my desktop. I'm going to double click it to open it. And you'll notice it opens just fine. Nothing was required for me to open this Excel document. But you can see in my example, I've got some bank information. Maybe you've got an Excel document that has passwords or personal information or other people's information or something with work. You want to protect it so that it's encrypted and somebody would need a password in order to get into that document. How would you do it? It's really very simple. While you've got the document open, we're going to go up to the menu bar and we're going to click on File. And then under File, we're going to click again on the left hand side. There's a section that says Info. You're going to click Info, and the very first option under Info is Protect Workbook. Now you'll notice when you click this, you've got a bunch of different options. There's a bunch of different ways in Excel that you can protect a document. You can protect just certain cell values in the document, so on and so forth. In this video, we want to protect the entire Microsoft Excel file. That is going to be encrypt with password. You'll notice it says require a password to open this workbook. You're going to click on that, and what it's going to do is it's going to bring up a password box for you to be able to encrypt the contents of the Microsoft Excel document. Now the key here is the password is case sensitive, and you want to make sure you are not going to forget this password. So write it down, put it somewhere. Once you set this password, if you lose it, there's no getting into the document. You can't contact Microsoft and have them reset it, anything like that. So if you're going to use a password, make sure you use something that you will not forget. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to type in a password. Once you've got your password, you're going to click OK. A second window will come up and ask you to re-enter the password. You have to re-enter it exactly like you did in the prior screen, case sensitive as well. If you don't enter the same one, it'll basically prompt you to try again. Click OK, and you'll notice now it says a password is required to open this workbook. So at this point, I've successfully put a password on the Excel document. All I need to do is I need to click Save in order for this change to take place. So I'm going to go ahead and click Save, puts me back into my Excel document, and then I'm going to close it, and we are going to confirm that the document is now password protected. I'm going to do that by simply double clicking just like we did before. I'm going to try and open the Excel document, but you'll notice now in order to get into this Excel document, it's requiring a password. You get this dialog box that says it's protected. Now if somebody puts in a password and it's incorrect, it will not continue to prompt them for a password. They'll basically get this message that says the password that they supplied is not correct, verify cap locks is off. If they click OK, it dumps them in Excel and they can't do anything at this point. They would basically have to close the document, try and reopen it, and try the password again. This password is on this document, so if you email it to somebody, if I put it on a thumb drive or external hard drive or something, I give it to somebody, no matter where it goes, it's going to have this password connected to it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to enter the correct password just to show you what it looks like. Once the correct password is entered, the Excel document will open just like it did before when password wasn't required. Really simple. Now, what if you want to change the password, or maybe you want to remove the password? You had a password on a document. You've realized that you don't need that password anymore. You want to unprotect the document. Let me show you how to do that. While you've got your Excel document open and you're in the document, we're going to basically do the reverse of what we did before. We're going to click File. We're going to go down to Info. You'll notice that it says a password is required to open this workbook. You're going to click on the Protect Workbook and we're going to go to Encrypt with Password. It's going to bring up that same dialog box it brought up before, but now it's got our password saved in there. You can't see the password, but you can see that it's there. If you want to change it, you could basically just remove the existing password, type over it. It will ask you to confirm the new password. You would confirm it. I want to remove the password completely, so all I'm going to do is delete every value there to where you've basically got a blank password. You're going to click OK, and you'll notice that the Protect Workbook has changed. It says control what types of changes people can make. There's basically no protection at this point. I'm going to click Save to confirm my changes, and again, I'm going to close and we'll test it out. So now that I've removed the password, if I double click the Excel document, it just opens up. No password, nothing's required to get into the document. It's now unprotected. Really simple stuff. Again, I showed it to you in Microsoft Excel. You could do the exact same thing if you were in Word, PowerPoint, Access, etc. Anyway, that's how you password protect a Microsoft Excel document. I hope the video helps.